Good day buddies. Some of our pet ant colony setups needed some upgrades, and one of them is the colony of this golden gasted ants. Our 10 months old, 3 queens tetramorium insolens colony. One time I was on a grocery store, I saw this product. And the first thing that crossed my mind is to make an ant farm out of it. Perfect. As I've been planning to make a pillar-like nest for some time now. Let me just remove the contents. The original joint isn't that tight, so I decided to use the other end instead, which is more secured. We're measuring, marking the places we need to drill holes for the entrance, and ventilations as usual. Just be careful on drilling this kind of acrylic plastic buddies, as they're so thin and so easy to break. Using a step drill bit like this one, will greatly prevent that from happening. Some of you may ask why I drilled a lot of holes. That's true since we're housing a dry-loving nest species here. And I'm not yet sure how many vents would be needed. It's better to add some extra as blocking them will be easier than drilling an additional holes later. Next thing we're installing are the silicone tubing. And the 4mm straw for the hydration. Then we're gonna need a yarn. Just make a twisting pattern that will guide us on constructing the chambers. We also did the same with the nest expansion. I forgot to block the tubings with tissue paper, so we're doing it now before moving to the next step, which is filling sand. This sand will serve as the hydration media. Next is, we're covering it with a layer of sanded grout. We're doing it slowly buddies, as I want to minimize staining the glass. Let's move on constructing the twisting chambers using sand. Just simply following our string guide. Covering the finished part with grout. Then we just continue to do it alternately on setting sand and tile grout. Remember to push the tubing before passing through it. We continue the process until we reach the very top, set another tubing for vent, or expansion. Then we filled it over with grout. We did the same to the second one, except not starting it with sand, as we only plan to have a single hydration at the bottom. And done. We'll just remove the guides and let it dry for a day or two, and before we check the results, let me give my deepest gratitude as always to our buddies, Clay and Heisenberg, also known as Mototechi. I really do appreciate your supports to the channel, thank you. Let me also say welcome back buddies. And for those new to the channel, you're also welcome to D-Colony. We can now remove this, guys. And carve out some excess applications. We're not going to take out the hardened nest buddies, since doing that will scratch the acrylic. What we did is just soaked it in a bucket of water, then shake it to easily remove the sand inside the chambers. And here's our finished products. It got wet from soaking, so we let it dry before attempting to move a colony. I don't think the colony can occupy the full nest, so we'll just put the extension nest standby for now. We're using this DIY ventilation tubes for the nest. A short build video is on the iCard, and on the description if you happen to missed it before, buddies. Anyway, if the colony we're housing doesn't need much ventilation, we can just block the extra to make the nest more humid. I think half of these would be enough for the colony's population. So we're blocking their access to the upper part of the nest using cottons. Be hydrated. And connect the nest using this T-joint here. A worker immediately discovered the new nest. And she doesn't look excited at all. I'll be doing a full update for this colony, buddies, on another video, on their first birthday, or after they move to our new DIY nest. I just hope you have learned something from this video, guys. Be a genie for the first time, by granting my wish and tapping the like and share button. That would help a lot. This is D-Colony, saying goodbye for now, but hoping to see you on my next videos.